A man and his fame. An empire created by a man. A seed sown by a man to create a wonderful world called Rich India. 1976. The couple, Thiru Devasagayam, Tirumati Mariyatangam, gifted this world with their son who was destined to create history. A man who had completed education only till the 8th standard on account of his economic status, today is an inspiration to youngsters fighting to realize their dreams. A man who started his livelihood with a cycle shop today is a leader to many entrepreneurs. In 2004, he set foot in Kodambakkam and is on the verge of capturing greater heights. Dr. D.R.ARULANANDHU, truly creating a history of sorts. He has sown the seed to reform education, which has now grown into a tree and spreading its branches all over. After completing 8th standard at Ammapetai middle level, his family's economic situation forced him to discontinue his studies. He first started a cycle shop in Chattirapatti, followed by a cement shop, grocery shop, and later opened Classic Supermarket at Karumandabam in Trichy. At the age of 24, Aruna became his lawfully wedded wife. Arulanandhu, who found success in every step of the way, faced his failures too with equanimity, considering them only as the stepping stones to success. In spite of having settled successfully in Trichy, his quest to explore greater revenues brought him to Chennai. Dr. D.R.ARULANANDHU took an oath to reach the apex. On July 14th, 2004, he started the organization called Rich India and became its unparalleled leader. For the upliftment of the society, a society formed by the people, working for the society at large, became the motto of governance for Rich India. Rich India has been created by Dr. D.R.ARULANANDHU. He wanted Rich India to be identified as the only organization in the world working with the motto of business with charity. As per poet Valluvan's saying, "He who thinks great becomes great," clearly etched the route for Dr. D.R.ARULANANDHU to achieve his goals. His business reign expanded as, in 2005, July 14th, he started in Trichy, Rich India Marketing Private Limited. In 2006, July 14th, Rich India Charitable Trust. In 2011, July 14th, he started in Kodambakkam, Rich India Housing Private Limited. As his organization grew in stature, he deemed it his moral duty to produce good leaders for the society. This quest resulted in his establishing the Arul Bodhi Free IAS/IPS Academy on 5th of December 2011. The Academy has a 24-hour library service and other amenities provided free of cost to youngsters who aspire becoming IAS and IPS officers. In return, he wanted them to become men of integrity and serve for the cause of the nation's growth. On December 14, 2011, Rich India Health Club was started in Valasaravakam in a 10,000 square feet office space. In all the spheres he stepped into, Dr. Arulanand's focus was on 4 doctrines for progress. 1. Individual economic reformation. 2. Educational reforms. 3. To inculcate human values and be humane. And 4. To give good leaders to the society. As a result of his doctrine towards individual economic reformation, he wants to generate 10,000 millionaires. Having this as his benchmark, Dr. Arulanand is developing various business plans. What is to be saved is only humanity, humaneness, and virtuous deeds. Money and prosperity will automatically follow suit is his principle, and he leads a life by his principles. He is in the real estate business for nearly 11 years. Even though the real estate economy witnessed undue lows, he has given his customers and employees a very fair business deal. At a time when unemployed youth are aplenty, he has decided to encourage enterprising youth and create them as entrepreneurs, instilling confidence in them, and has accorded free entrepreneurial training to them to be on their own. The reasons for his continued success in business are as follows. 1. Clear strategy. 2. The tools required for sales. And 3. The right concept for augmenting sales. Dr. D.ARULANANDHU possesses these qualities in abundance. While acquiring land for sale, he ensures that schools, colleges, temples, business centers, Rich India Holiday Resort are also in close proximity so that the place develops as a town in its own right with all these amenities. He has developed a knowledge city in Arakonam which is growing rapidly. It is not far off when a developed city or township would be found without Rich India Knowledge City being there. Dr. Arulanand wants the proverbial adage of service through employment into one of employment for rendering service. Through his employment, Dr. Arulanand is bent on developing 10,000 millionaires. To realize his dream, he adorns the role of a father, brother, friend, and feels the pulse of those working with him. Accordingly, he is a master in catering to their needs. If one lives with only a sense of dedication, Dr. Arulanand guarantees that his business will succeed. Till today, hundreds of people who had joined hands with Dr. Arulanand have become millionaires. Occasionally, Dr. Arulanand surprises his co-workers with valuable gifts like bikes, cars, houses, and so on. Dr. D.ARULANANDHU released the book titled Nambikkai Mel Nambikkai in a function held at the premises of Rich India head office, and the function was graced by the honorable presence of VIPs, namely Chennai Regional Passport Officer Mr. Kaliyamurthy Balamurugan, Thirubalam Kalyanasundaram, lyricist Pa Vijay, and 5,000 copies of this book were distributed. Vision 2016. Dr. D.ARULANANDHU has been striving to create successful entrepreneurs like him and wants others too to experience prosperity just like him. A meeting to decide Vision 2016 was held at Hyatt Regency Hotel. Service combined with occupation puts an end to selfishness. Dr. Arulanand's dream is to replace the word I with us. As per the verses of a poem, Rich India Housing Private Limited, beyond being a business organization, has turned into a place of social service. He has planned to bring up 40,000 helpless children as his own. As a first step, he has embraced 500 children to provide lifetime security to them. As poet Valluvan says, education is excellence of wealth that no one can destroy. Dr. Arulanand extends his helping hands for educational help to anyone without any social discrimination who knocks his doors. For anyone when their economic condition puts a taboo to pursue their education of their choice, be it medicine, engineering, arts or science, Dr. Arulanand changes their fate and lifts them towards a brighter life. Through Rich India Charitable Trust, he has helped thousands of youngsters by allocating funds for education. These people have turned into good human beings and then have become doctors, engineers, artists, literates, rich people and the likes. He also enforces through them that they should in turn provide free quality education within their means. In order to ensure free quality education for all, he has started Arul Bodhi Group of Institutions. As a first step in this direction, he has started Arul Bodhi Free Kindergarten School in Trichy and Arakkonam. He is aiming to spread it throughout Tamil Nadu. Everyone has many wants, like buying a land in one's own hometown, buying a house, buying a plot for cultivation, and so on. But for our modern father of education, Dr. D.R.Arulanandhu wants a school in his hometown which should function free of cost and maintain international standards. By realizing this dream of his, he wants to set an example to others who should also follow his ideals and footsteps. Don't you think it's a boon to travel the distance of life with such a noble soul? He thinks about issues quite deeply, which goes unnoticed by others, and comes out with solutions. One such issue he ponders into is the life of children whose parents have committed crime owing to circumstances. Silently, this service is done under the guidance of this educational revolutionist. For thousands of youngsters who come to Chennai with a dream to become an IAS, IPS officer, Arul Bodhi Free IAS, IPS Academy serves as a modest temple of education. To avail education here, the Academy says no payment in the form of fee for education, stay or food. No recommendation, but insists that every student should take an oath to serve the nation as an honest person, an uncorrupt officer, and also work with integrity to make his or her dream come true with fervent determination. The Academy accords a red carpet welcome to such youngsters. The Academy is spreading its wings in Trichy, Karur, Erode, and a few other places. Dr. D.R.Arulanandhu has donated his own house in Chennai for the cause of this Academy and makes us look upon him with great admiration. The Academy till today has motivated and embraced thousands of youngsters and has prepared them to face the challenges of life. Dr. Arulanandhu has marked a place in history by making the dreams of these youngsters attainable, which until recently seemed dark and dreary. Dr. Arulanandhu has planned to create temples covering all religions in his knowledge city. This is in concurrence to our culture, which says that one should not live in a city which has no temple. Following this belief, he is creating a temple for Kubera in his knowledge city at Arakkonam. Today, people in every nook and corner of India are talking about Swachh Bharat movement initiated by our Prime Minister. 7 years back, Dr. Arulanand has inaugurated this clean movement in Kodambakkam streets. And till today, it is being followed. This is an example of the vision of a selfless leader. Everyone lives a divided lifestyle, one within the family and the other for the society. To successfully lead these two lives, we need to be successful in our occupation. Dr. Arulanand, who repeatedly enforces this principle, also leads his family life as an example to others. His family encompasses his lovable wife, Aruna, affectionate sons, Arnold and Matthew, and all the members of the Rich India family. He leads his happy family and has earned a comfortable lifestyle, respect in the society, good surroundings, and friends. He holds his heart in his family, house, organization, and nation, and works for the well-being of all. Dr. Arulanand invites one and all to live life like the one he is adhering to. His life today is a boon, and tomorrow a history. Celebrities share a few things about what they know and feel about this selfless leader.
கடவுளுக்காக மனுஷன் பாடினது திருவாசகம்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. கடவுள் மனுஷனுக்காக எழுதினது பகவத்கீதைம்பாங்க. மனுஷனுக்காக எழுதினது திருக்குறள்பாங்க. இந்த புத்தகம் இன்னொரு திருக்குறள் அப்படின்னு சொல்லலாம். தன்னுடைய சொந்த அனுபவத்தை அவர் எழுதியிருக்கிறதுனால அது எல்லாருடைய மனசையும் தொட்டிருக்கு. உண்மையில மனித சமுதாயத்திற்கு பயனுள்ள ஒரு சேவையான ஒரு வாழ்க்கையை வாழதுன்னா அவர் தான் எடுத்துக்காட்டார்.
முயற்சிதம் மெய்வருத்த கூலி தரும். இது பெருந்தாடி வள்ளுவன் சொன்னது. பிரச்சனைகளை சமாளித்தால் வெற்றி வரும். இது உங்கள் குறுந்தாடி வள்ளுவன் சொன்னது. ஒரு மனிதன் வெற்றி பெற வேண்டும் என்றால் அதற்கு அருள் தேவை. வெற்றி பெற்ற மனிதன் மனநிறைவோடு வாழ வேண்டும் என்றால் அதற்கு ஆனந்தம் தேவை. இங்கே நம்ம இருக்கிற எல்லாருக்கும் வெற்றியும் அந்த மனநிறைவும் ஒன்றாய் வேண்டுமென்றால் இந்த அருளானந்தம் தேவை.
ஆச்சரியமா இருக்குங்க இந்த மனுஷனை பார்க்க. என்னங்க பண்றாரு? சும்மாவே இருக்க மாட்டீங்களா நீங்க? என்னென்னமோ பண்றாருங்க. அங்க போனா ஐஏஎஸ் அகாடமி நடத்துறாங்கிறாரு, அந்த பக்கம் போனா ஸ்கூல் நடத்துறாங்கிறாரு, பெரிய ஆதரவற்ற குழந்தைகளோடு நின்றுட்டு அவர்களுக்கான வாழ்க்கைக்காக சிந்திக்கிறேங்கிறாரு. ஒரு 1000 பேரையாவது தமிழகத்தில் கோடீஸ்வரர்களாக மாற்றிவிட வேண்டும் அப்படிங்கிறாரு. ஏதாவது செஞ்சுக்கிட்டே இருக்கார் பாருங்க. நான் ஒண்ணு சொல்றேங்க, இன்னும் சில பல நாட்களில் அவருடைய கனவுகளின் உச்சியில் அவர் நிற்பார்.
I commend the efforts put in by Dr. Arulanandhu, Managing Trustee, the RICHINDIA Charitable Trust, for initiating the Children for Children project.
நீங்கள் எல்லோரும் மிக சிறப்பாக செயல்படுகிறீர்கள். உங்கள் எல்லோருக்கும் என்னுடைய வாழ்த்துக்களை தெரிவித்துக் கொள்கிறேன்.
அந்த நிமிடத்திலிருந்து இன்று வரை நான் மிகவும் ஒரு பிரமிப்பாக தான் அவரை பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன். உதாரணமாக இப்போ அவர் இந்த சென்னையை நான் ஒரு சிங்கப்பூராக மாற்றிடுவேன் அப்படின்னு சொன்னார்னா நான் 100% அதை நம்புவேன்.
இந்தியா வறுமை நாடு, இந்தியா கவலையில் இருக்க நாடு, இந்த இந்தியா ஏழ்மை நாடு. அந்த நாட்டில் அதையே ஒரு ரிச் இந்தியாவாக மாற்றுகிற கனவோடு அருளானந்தம் உங்களை எல்லாம் இந்த அறையில் கூட்டி வைத்திருக்கிறாரே. ஹேட்ஸ் ஆஃப் டு ஹிம்.
ஆனா இந்த மனிதர் யாருமே தொட பயப்படுகின்ற ஒரு விஷயத்தை, யாருமே சிந்தித்து பார்த்த ஒரு விஷயத்தை, இந்த சமூகத்துக்கு நல்ல தலைவர்கள் தேவை, அதுக்கு நல்ல IAS அதிகாரிகள் தேவை, அத்தகைய மனிதர்கள் தமிழ் சமுதாயத்தை உருவாக்க வேண்டும். பணம் இல்லாவிட்டால் நான் கொடுக்கிறேன் இலவசமாக என்று தான் சம்பாதிப்பதை சமுதாயத்துக்கு உயர்த்துகிறாரே. மை சல்யூட் டு யூ.
சாதாரண பொட்டுக்கடை வைத்துக் கொண்ட இந்த அருளானந்துக்கு என்ன செய்ய வேண்டும் என்று யாரும் சொல்லித் தரவில்லை. என்ன செய்ய வேண்டும் என்று அந்த மனிதனுடைய மனசு சொல்லுகிறது, அவர் செய்கிறார். அவ்வளவுதானே. என் வாழ்க்கை எப்படி அமைய வேண்டும், என் வாழ்க்கை அடுத்தவருக்கு எப்படி பயனுள்ளதாக அமைய வேண்டும் என்று அருளானந்திற்கு ஒரு தீர்க்க தரிசனம் எங்கிருந்து கிடைத்தது? சமூகம் குறித்த பார்வையிலிருந்து கிடைத்தது. மனிதனை படித்தார் அந்த மனிதர். அவன் பணக்கார். எல்லோருக்கும் கொடுப்பதற்காக வாழுகிற மனிதன் அதிகமாக சம்பாதிப்பான், அவனுக்கு போதாது. அருள்னா சாகர வரைக்கும் உழைச்சுதான் ஆகும். அவர் நம்பி இத்தனை பேர் இருக்கலாம்.
எங்களுக்கு சென்னையில் உதவி செய்வதற்கு அன்று யாரும் இல்லாமல் இருந்து நாங்கள் எப்படியோ வந்து நண்பர்களோடு நண்பர்களாக எல்லாம் வேலை செஞ்சு அந்த அனுபவங்கள் மூலமாக தான் வளர முடிஞ்சது. ஆனால் இன்றைக்கு இங்கே அருளானந்து இருக்கிறார். அவர் பார்த்து சொல்லுவது, வருகிறாயா, சென்னைக்கு வருகிறாயா, வா, நான் இருக்கிறேன், வா.
ஒரு எவல்யூஷனரி ஐடியாவும் ஒரு சைக்காலஜியும் ஒரு அறிவியல், இதை நீங்க வந்து அவர் ரிச் இந்தியா உங்களுக்கு பிசினஸ் ஆளா உங்களுக்கு தெரிஞ்சிருக்கலாம். இதெல்லாம் தெரியலன்னா இது நிச்சயமா எழுத முடியும். அதுதான் எனக்கு பிரமிப்பா இருக்கு. எப்படி அவர் இவ்வளவு டீப்பா திங்க் பண்ணியிருக்கிறாரு. அது சும்மா நம்பிக்கை மேல் நம்பிக்கை வைங்கன்னு சொல்லல சார். He is giving you scientific evidence, psychological evidence.
We ought to lead a life in such a way that people remember us even after our lifetime. People should recall saying, "We have never met a person like him." Let success after success befall on Rich India team and the credit go only to Dr. D.R.ULANANDHU. Dr. D.R.ULANANDHU is a creator of history. Dr. D.R.ULANANDHU is a creator of the biography of life.